Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display! Scandalous! Ha! That isn't going to happen, I'm afraid. It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief! I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that? Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alinor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened at the tavern that night. Take it, and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
Okay.
Fantastic! Oh, well, this should be interesting. Go ahead, let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stalmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Perfect. Let's go fetch her. Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
Sure thing.
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Liftsertail, you know, from...
Altmer. Always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Liftsertail.
What is the meaning of this? Liftsertail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my! Zarxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Oh. Ha, it worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em special in Alinor, don't they?
Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on. Tell our Altmer friend that I'm very sorry.
Have you played back the Memory Gem's recording for the captain? When is he arresting that damnable innkeeper? Xerxes' backside. I'm leaving this awful town. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alinor. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
You here to do business? Talk to you later. Hello. That's good to hear. Thank you. Here, take a little bit of coin on the house. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Might fetch a decent sum. A little birdie told me that you're annoying me. There is something, actually. Here, the powers that be at the county castle sent out this bounty letter. See you around.
See you.
To fail at a simple job like that. No way it was just a coincidence. It must have been. Oh, hello. What are you looking at? Speak. That's none of your... I suppose there's no harm in telling you now. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to help. I'm a mercenary. Been one for years now, and I don't often fail a job. But this last time, I did fail, but not through any fault of my own. Cut out the sarcasm. I don't appreciate it. If you want to help me, if you want the honor of working by my side, then you should at least exercise respect. I'd been hired by some anonymous noble to clear out a cave full of bandits near Bruma. Offer some nice coin, too. My wife came with me. We're battle partners. Things were going well until we were ambushed. Bandit reinforcements showed up out of nowhere, flanking us the way we came. They bound us and gagged us, left us disarmed and defeated. They left with my wife and left me to die. I managed to escape my captivity, but when I got back to the cave, they'd gone. All of them, including my wife. I've been searching for her damn near a whole year now. No success. Praise Malakath. Once you turn up something solid, let me know. I'll be here. The best place to start is probably the castle. Ask the nobles, see if they know anything.
Ugly love. Appropriate. Damrak Gromorg, an orc mercenary, hired me to investigate the kidnapping of his wife. He was hired by a Bruma noble via steward, but believes that the noble set him and his wife up to be ambushed. He asked me to question the nobles in the castle. Once I'm confident I know who is responsible, I should return to the Dumrag and and make my accusation. Gather information from nobles at the castle. Then tell Damrak who you believe is responsible.
Nordic heritage, Nordic culture, Nordic regain your energy. Potions for
Hello, I am Afana Adichie. I'm part of the Bruma court, rather high-ranking in it too. Anyway, is there anything you needed?
Do you know of any nobles that hired mercenaries recently?
Let me think. There was one raid Simond organized last I remember. Never mentioned it to me. Always been a quiet fellow, but I saw it in his journal. No, truth told. Though I imagine you could just check Simmons' journal if you wanted to do that. I obviously couldn't endorse such behavior, though. Goes without saying, I suppose. In his quarters, of course, though you may need a key to get inside. Well, maybe I do. I'm a terrible liar. Okay, I have one. But I obviously couldn't give it to you now, could I? Unless you could always do me a favor.
Usluga za uslugu.
Here's what we'll do. I'll give you the key to Simmons' quarters, and you can do whatever you wish. But in return, you have to leave this note in his drawer. No need to read it. It's sentimental. Oh, fantastic. Here you go. I eagerly await your return.
Entries including many referring to the unwanted affections of the Athanaidici, other mundane accounts including shopping lists, is Frostfall, and some orc mercenaries have come to the city looking for work. One of them is a brute of a man. The other is a rather charming orc. Even if only because of her good looks, I've given them a job. Curious to see how things will do. Drazar has always been one for surprises. Simon Gauthier.
Yes. There was strong minds operation. That's about all I can remember, though. What? No, of course not. That's preposterous. Farewell.
Did you do it? Did you plant the note in Gordier's drawer? Oh, I am aflutter with excitement. Excellent. Here, take a bit of extra coin. My treat. I can't wait until Simmond reads it. How fantastic! See you around.
Hello. Goodbye.
Can I help you?
An interesting question. We keep records of expenses from members of the Bruma court, especially the times it's coming out of our treasury. However, we don't give this kind of information out to anyone who so much as asks. Why do you want to know? Truly? I see an honest glint in your eye. I think you're telling the truth. Well then, I will get you any information I can from the records. One moment while I go check them. You just wait around here. Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Athanaidici hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. She spends a lot of time around the castle. You can go speak to her if you wish. Out of memory, there was another who hired some mercenaries for a bandit raid last year too. It was, Simon Gauthier. Yeah, that's the one. Not too sure on the details. I'm going off of memory here, since his mission wasn't recorded in the books. Strange that. We usually keep thorough records. Well, anyway, I hope I was of some help. But that's all I know, and all the books know. Best of luck with your investigation.
Hello. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello.
What do you need?
Space, to mislim da je ovaj Simon Motier.
I'm Sinja, Sinja Strongmind. I'm one of the nobles of County Bruma. Is there anything I can help you with? I heard of 2 raids on bandits in the last few months. There was Operation Strong Arm, and another. The other one was on Amidas, if memory serves. But Strong Arm was my idea. Afraid that's all I can remember, though. Things move quickly here in the castle. They were holed up in plundered mine, as far as I remember. More have probably moved in by now, sadly. I swear, bandits breed faster than skeevers in a keck of Blackbriar. I hired just some common, everyday mercenaries, really. Nothing particularly special about them, as far as I recall. Yes, it was. The bandits were cleared out, and the ringleader killed. Minimal casualties on our side. Until next time.
Farewell.
Ajmo sad do orka.
back. Any news on my wife? Who's the spineless wretch that sold us out? Tell me, now! Gautier? The Breton? Then I'll rip his... Wait, a Breton? Really? A Breton? Weak-willed, soft-spoken, magic-practicing ponces? How could a Breton overcome an orc, even with bandits on his side? I remember overhearing talk in the castle that Simon had a luxury manor up in the east of the Geralds somewhere. Go search this guy's home. See if it actually was him. Find something, anything, that conclusively links him to the crime and bring it to me. If it is the damned Breton, that's when we act.
Okay. Tam trzeba mieć.
Time to die!
With me. You wanna dance with me?
Who's there? There you are.
Ringleader the Drazar. I understand your concern, but I assure you the payment was sent months ago, as agreed upon. However, as I was most pleased with the light-handed work of you and your crew, and the orc received very expanded transport as requested, I will resend the payment to make up for this unfortunate and inconvenient error of the transit of funds. Forgive the vague turns of phrase, but you must understand that in matters such this discretion is required. If I am to preserve my rank with County Bruma and avoid any legal complications, some things must remain unsaid. Directly at least. Sigmund Gautier. Okay.
How fat? Let me see that! That bastard! Yes! He did it! I can tell, plain as day! He tries to speak in riddles, but it seems he's not all that good at subtlety. We found the bastard! And it implies he got her alive. Perhaps she's still alive. Come, my friend, it's time we got to the bottom of this, once and for all. We're going to Gautier's house. Now! I'll follow your lead. It's time for retribution. Well, he wasn't at the castle when I went to do a little investigation while you were away, so he must be somewhere. I bet he's at the house. Just probably not in plain sight. Slimy Breton bastard. Time to get payback.
After returning the evidence to Domrag, he is convinced that Simon Gautier is the culprit. We are headed to Simon's house to search for any traces of the perpetrator of Domrag's wife.
Damned Breton and his creature comforts. Let's head inside. It's time to end this. Would you look at this? Silverware. Materialistic Breton bastard. Doesn't surprise me. That's what he thinks of her? Of course it is. Just another one of his possessions. Another trophy in his cabinet. That slimy... Wait. Would you look at this? There's a trap door under here. Looks like these barrels got pushed over it. That little eel tried to hide himself by hiding the way in, eh? let's march down here and find my wife.
Whew. Today went better than expected, I suppose. But some nosy type came asking around about mercenaries and bandits and payments. I told you the brute was back in town, and now it seems he's got a lackey who's on our scent. I even felt the need to barricade us in here for protection. This constant running and hiding is...
I know. This is... I don't know. This is still so strange. It's hard wrapping my head around it sometimes.
Yes, I know what you mean, dear. But sometimes things just happen, and you're foolish to fight back. It's unfortunate that we have to keep our relationship as secret as we do, but what choice do we have?
Quiet now, Samant. Just relax.
You sneaky, slimy, slithering bastard! Here with my wife! My wife! You deviant, backstabbing...
She's mine, Dumrag! She loves me!
Your lies can't save you now, you ignorant son of a...
I love him.
A tool, you faithless wretch! How dare you? How dare you forsake me so brazenly for this corrupt, spineless...
Doomrug,
Enough of this! Atul loves me. She no longer loves you. You must come to terms with that orc. Now, leave our home and never bother me or her ever again.
This comes as a shock. What do I do?
Daj odluči sam za sebe.
What do I do?
Odluči sam za sebe.
They're both guilty. That slimy Breton, my faithless, lying wife. I take no pleasure in this, but I will end it all the same.
You there, stranger! Help us! This crazed brute is going to kill...
Done? What have I done? I just killed my wife. Just slaughtered her in cold blood. All because of that treacherous backstabbing. Take this. Gold from my old merc jobs. I have to leave.
Zanimljivo. Zanimljivo, ugly love.